Hello everybody. A few weeks ago, I made a video about what I called Reddit for Boomers. It's this website called Quora.com, where it's pretty much the counterpart of Reddit for really old people who want to ask each other questions about how to handle their fucking horrible lives. And of course, boomers ask stupid questions because they're bigoted, they're racist, they're homophobic, and they are stupid, so of course their questions are stupid. Like this one question where somebody asks if they can name their daughter Voldemort. I'm not sure if this is a troll. I'm leaning to the possibility that it probably is, because it seems like a lot of this stuff is just too fucking stupid to be true. Because this question only makes me ask more questions. Like, first off, why do you want to name your daughter Voldemort? Are you asking permission? Are you asking if it's legal? Like, it's definitely legal. It's fucked up, but it's legal. If I have a daughter, I'm gonna name her Esdeath, so that way she can grow a nice fat pair of tits. Oh, shit, my fucking mic cut out. Anyway, like I was saying, I hope my daughter has a nice fat pair of titanium badges that she earns during her service in the military. And giant tits. Speaking of daughters, that's the subject of today's video. And the last one I looked up my son into the search engine, I got some really stupid shit, so I'm gonna look up my daughter in the search engine this time and see what comes up. It will probably be just as bad, if not worse. The top search result that I got was, I slept with my daughter's babysitter while my wife was out and my daughter saw the whole thing. What do I do? How the fuck did your daughter possibly watch the whole thing? Is she just watching for like 30 minutes, or are you just like a two-pump chump? I really like the number one response to this. I'm really sorry to say this, my man, but that was a dick move. That was absolutely uncalled for. You're fucking scolding him like he stole a pen from one of his coworkers. Come on, man, that was a dick move. That wasn't cool. I mean, come on, this guy's a fucking daughter. I'm pretty sure he knows cheating on his wife is fucked up. Not only is he more than likely smart enough to know that cheating on his wife isn't cool, he's probably also smart enough to know to never take any fucking advice from somebody with an anime profile picture. He didn't come on this website for you to tell him that he's a dick. He came on this website for you to tell him that he's not a dick. That he's not looking for answers. Nobody on this website is. They're just trying to vent to their fucking little boomer friends and try and figure out a way to justify how fucked up they are. Kinda like this specimen right here who says, I badly slapped my daughter because she lost $2. She's 15 and she ran to her father's home. I am devastated. How do I get her back? I'm not here to be like an armchair psychologist and psychoanalyze you, but I feel like if you slap your daughter over losing $2, you're not only a shitty parent, you're probably just a shitty person. Maybe that's why her mother and father live in separate homes, you fucking bitch. She's not running from home because you slapped her. She's running from home because she's at her fucking boiling point. It's the last straw. The only way to get her back is to fucking guilt trip her like all parents do when they fuck up. I remember whenever my mom would fumble the bag when it comes to parenting, she would always use the same excuse. She'd be like, I'm still learning how to be a parent. Like, alright, well, fucking figure it out because you're ruining my life. Trust me, when you're 14 years old and you style your hair like this, it's not a symbol that you're having a good time. Okay, this one really infuriates me. I kicked my daughter out the day she turned 18 and she keeps calling me for money since she's unemployed, homeless, and her 12th grade classmates bully her for it. How do I tell her to figure it out herself? I'm gonna keep tipping my fedora and using my armchair here, but you're a fucking sociopath. You see, there's only two outcomes of this situation. Either your daughter dies on the streets homeless and cold and then you feel like an asshole, or your daughter somehow manages to survive and then when you can't walk anymore, no one's gonna be there to take care of you because you're a fucking piece of shit. But this is so weird. She's still in 12th grade. She's still in high school and you kicked her out? What the fuck do you mean? She didn't even finish high school and the day she turned 18 you just kicked her out? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why is this a thing? Like, why do parents do this? This isn't the first time I've heard of this. A parent kicking their kid out the day they turn 18, as if college still costs a fucking nickel. Gotta love when parents say that they love their kids but then treat them like rodents. Fuck old people. My daughter's friend is 15 years old. Recently she got pregnant. Should I keep my daughter away from her? What's gonna happen? Is she gonna get pregnant by proxy? Is pregnancy like a fucking respiratory virus that you just, if you breathe air close to someone who's pregnant, you get pregnant? I mean, I think the best course of action, if you're worried about her getting pregnant, I think keeping her as close as possible to the pregnant girl is the best thing to do. She could see how fucking horrible it is. Like, you know how in driver's ed they show the pictures of the car crashes when people were like speeding or drunk driving? I mean, that's supposed to scare people from speeding and drunk driving. So wouldn't the same logic apply? You just look how fucking miserable this girl is. What, is she gonna look at the 15-year-old pregnant girl and be like, this seems awesome? Actually, you know what? Keep her as far away from the pregnant girl as possible so that way she doesn't know how bad it is and then she can get blacked and then have mixed race children and then you'll really have a fucking problem.
Samantha, I don't care. What's the point of naming the baby after the father if he won't even show up for his first birthday?
Absolutely not, Samantha. There is no way my grandchild is going to be named fucking Tarquise. I really like this one because it just shows how disconnected these people are from reality. My wife tells my daughter her real mom doesn't love her. Is that okay? Typically, I don't support the concept of mass genocide, but if there's enough of these fuckers on the planet, I say just group them together and throw them in a shower. How are you legally allowed to have children if you're this fucking stupid that you ask this question? In fact, how are you intelligent enough to even seduce a woman into having sex with you, let alone having children with you? The fact that you're asking this question proves that you know deep down something's wrong. You're just doing the same thing that most of the people on this website are doing, where they're exposing some shitty thing about their life or about their wife or whatever the fuck, trying to find some justification so they don't have to get another fucking divorce. Here's my advice. Your wife's a bitch. You're retarded. You should wear a helmet when you go outside, and you should send your daughter to foster care because her quality of life will probably significantly improve. My daughter told me she's a furry. How do I respond? I'm gonna give you the same advice as the last people and send your daughter to foster care. My daughter starts school. Will they allow me to be in class with her throughout the year? I'm gonna pray for your child's sake that the answer is no for two main reasons. Number one, that just sounds emotionally crippling to have your parent in class with you. I mean, I would definitely kill myself if that happened. But number two, you don't seem very smart. You're not even smart enough to ask the student body this question. You went on the internet, so I don't see how you could properly guide your child or be an asset to them in class. How do I become a good father to my daughter? Love her, cherish her, respect her, let her know that she never has to go through anything alone, but also let her know that no matter what, she can fight her own battles if she really needs to. Let her know that there's no task too big to overcome and no task too insignificant to not take on as well. She's her own person. Let her live her own life and be the person that she wants to be, not what you want her to be. Or tell her she's fat, call her a bitch, and then fart really loud. That would be fucking hilarious. Why does my daughter lock her door? Because she's fucking masturbating, bro. Why is my daughter calling her boyfriend daddy? Because they've probably masturbated together. Would it be okay to let my daughter go braless even though we have our sons home? No, because they'll start masturbating. If I'm gonna be totally honest, half the questions I found have something to do with jerking off or jerking someone off or getting jerked off or having sex or farting or I don't know, something hot. So let's try something a little different. How about this one looks good. Can I have my daughter arrested? Alright, fuck this one. My daughter summoned a demon through her Ouija board. Is spanking her an appropriate punishment? I don't think spanking your daughter is gonna stop the fine china from flying off the shelves in the middle of the night. Oh wait, actually this might be the beginning to a harem or some shit where she summons a hot sexy demon with giant tits and she has to fuck the demon. That'd be fucking awesome. Why does that shit only happen in anime and shit? Why can't that shit happen to me? The only thing exciting that goes on in my life is some days I have hamburgers and some days I have hot dogs. Why is my daughter refusing to invite me to her wedding? I have done nothing wrong. Alright, I'm stopping you right there. You have absolutely done something wrong. There's no doubt in my mind you did some fucked up shit. There's only two states that a mother and daughter's relationship can be in, and there's no in between. Either they love each other more than anything and are best friends, or they don't speak to each other. I don't know how you can say with confidence, I did nothing wrong, but also in the same breath say that your daughter doesn't want you at her wedding. You definitely did something. My daughter with autism keeps flapping her arms. How do I make her stop? Look, if you have a kid with autism, here's what I want you to do. I want you to look up Christian and just read 3 sentences about him, and you'll be very grateful that all your daughter does is flap her fucking arms. My daughter is neither pretty nor intelligent. She is overweight, has extremely bad grades, and has no social skills or interests besides watching TV, gossiping, and shopping. How can I help her? That seems like a great place to end the video. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, maybe subscribe. You won't regret it. But at the very least, leave a comment. Let me know what you liked about the video. If you didn't like anything, let me know. Also, a quick update for anyone who's interested. My PC is on the way, so I won't have to make videos on my phone anymore. If you didn't know, for the last couple months, I've been making videos on my fucking phone on this really shitty editing software, and I'm really excited to get on Adobe and make some higher quality videos. I'm going to be using Facecam and everything like that. I think the videos are going to be a lot better. They're going to be longer as well. I have a lot more different ideas that I can do that I'm not really able to do on my phone. So I think the content's going to really improve, and I think with a more stable workstation that isn't losing battery after 30 minutes because this app fucking drains my battery, hopefully I'll be able to put more content out as well. So I'm thinking that it's going to be some really good times ahead for this channel. I got a few scripts written already, and you're going to get to see my face other than this version of me when I was fucking 14. So yeah, I'll remind you one last time, you should definitely definitely subscribe. But also, I got my Twitter and my Discord linked in my bio. You should definitely check them out. We have 3 whole people in the Discord server, so you could be number 4 if you wanted. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.